And it's always a great day to play this great game of football. But first, I just want to tell you, it's been a crazy spring. To have the relationship we have with the Buffalo Bills is tremendous. To have this opportunity to come in here and utilize their facility on a day like today really helped our football team. So we appreciate the organization and everybody that helps us at the university to be able to use this facility. Great day because everybody in today's scrimmage had a chance to compete. So we had a chance to see every single player in our program and evaluate them. From an offensive standpoint, we saw some big explosive plays. Which has been something that we've talked a great deal of. We did have 2 picks, but we had no fumbles. We talked and put a great deal of emphasis on taking great care of the ball, and we saw that other than those 2, and that was really something that we got to really evaluate from that standpoint. But we were able to complete some of the deep balls, did a nice job. We got down there in the end zone, and we were able to run the ball and put the ball in the end zone. I wanted to see our guys really step it up on the offensive line, and they were able to do that. Defensively, opportunistic at times. You know, we saw some great effort. I mean, we took Josh Copeland, who's an outside linebacker before the spring, and put him at safety, and he was very productive today. So we're very pleased with that. You know, and again, for a spring game, everybody came out of here 100%. We're healthy. I felt we made some great progress as a team this past spring in these 15 practices.
Over the past 30 days, what was like the biggest thing we're looking to accomplish team-wise? And you think you're successful in doing so over the 15 practices?
Well, just continue developing our leadership. You know, I wanted our kids to understand there's a buy-in. You know, we have a system of offense and a system of defense and special teams, and we wanted those kids to understand this is year 2. Okay, we're not building a foundation. We have the foundation laid. Now it's about our players, you know, understanding their roles and really fitting those kids in the right places. Because on the back end of our defense, that was the biggest concern coming in when you have 4 guys graduating on the back end. And we've got some work to do on that aspect. But our front 7 did a great job. But just really understanding how to compete as a team, getting everybody on the same page and moving in the same direction.
Let's talk about Rivers a little bit. Really great game.
Yeah, you know, he stepped up, and that's what we asked him to do from the very first day. I told Marcus, I said, you know, I was excited about seeing, you know, the type of body and the type of player that I realized that he could become. And, you know, we've worked very hard, he has, and, you know, we put him in position to make plays, and guess what he did? He made those plays, and that was nice to see because when you have a deep downfield threat that can change the outcome of the game in 1 or 2 plays, you know, you've got yourself in every single ball game.
Is there more of a sense of urgency with him because this is his 5th year at the program?
I think so too. You know, I think that you know, he understands that there's only 12 more games that he has, and hopefully it'll be a 13th game in the MAC championship and a bowl game. But you know, you got to make every single play count as a football player in this business, and you know, and he knows that this is his last opportunity. And he has 2 quarterbacks that are, you know, they're all starting to get on the same page. They're feeling more comfortable and more confident in terms of what we're doing in our system, and you know, guys are more disciplined with the route, their depth, and their breaks, and their cuts, and I think that's really made a big difference in our offenses. You know, I think it's important to know, you know, Jerry started the spring game today. You know, he's had a slight edge, you know, on Alex Zordich, and I think, you know, after looking at what I saw today, he'll probably carry that slight edge through the summer and going into fall camp, but it's going to be competitive, and I think it's important. I think they both understand they got to bring their A game, and I like that Jerry's gotten better. He's really demonstrated a more commanding attitude and body language in terms of leading our offense, controlling the offense, getting us in the right play. There was a play we called, and he changed the play, and it worked out beautifully. So, you know, he was locked in today, and you saw that he was able to do a nice job completing a lot of the deep balls that we were looking from him. From that standpoint, so I think he's going to have the edge right now, and but it's going to still be a competitive situation for both those kids.
Do you think it's benefited him that he competed last year and even the year before he competed for the time?
Absolutely, you know, that experience, you know, how do you replace that experience, you know, and I always tell him, I said, repetition is the mother of learning. The more you do something and you have consistency in doing it, it's going to build that confidence, and that's what he's been able to benefit from, and, you know, and I think he understood, you know, what transpired during the middle of the year last year, and, you know, he kind of did a little soul searching and figuring out, okay, what do I want to become in terms of the leader of this offense and as a quarterback in our system, and he's got a better grasp of it, and I like where we are with our running game, which is taking a little bit more pressure off the quarterback position, and that's what I wanted to do also this spring, is get a little bit more downhill mentality with our running game, and we saw that, and we were better offensive line-wise at times.